On this 50-point inspection, I have a collaboration between Modestman and Kettlehead Brewing Company. Modestman is out of Keene, New Hampshire, and Kettlehead Brewing Company is out of Tilton, New Hampshire. This one is called Mega DREAMSTATE. It is a 9% double IPA. Does not talk about what hops are in it. Let me just go by my understanding of this. I haven't actually looked it up, so my understanding could be absolutely false, but hopefully we'll find out the real truth at the end of this video. You got Modestman. They brew a beer that's called Center of Attention Mega. It's their Center of Attention is one of their flagships, and then the Mega is like the double version of that. That one comes in at like 8.5 or 8.4% ABV, somewhere around there. That has Mosaic and Citra hops being used in it. And then you got DREAMSTATE, which is a double IPA, I believe. They may call it a triple. Can't really remember, but it's from Kettlehead. I don't remember the hops that are used in that, but I think it was something like Galaxy. I think there was like Strata hops or something like that used, Ella, whatever. But maybe we'll figure this out, like I said, at the end. But yeah, really excited actually about getting into this one. I like both the Mega and I like the DREAMSTATE from Kettlehead. So my belief from what I heard is that this is brewed by Modestman as their version of DREAMSTATE. So they're basically like brewing DREAMSTATE, which is Kettlehead's beer, but it was Modestman that brewed it. So that's my understanding. Like I said, we'll find out the truth hopefully at the end of this. If not, then just take what I said with a grain of salt right now. But anyways, let's open this up. It's pretty fresh. Just showed up in the at the packy. Yeah, it's got that white kind of. Yeah, it's an all right mediocre head. I guess it's a white small head. Bubbles are kind of in that medium, some tight, but definitely kind of getting rocky and breaking up a little bit here. The color of the beer itself is a vibrant, like orange yellow, extremely murky looking. Looks, you know, like the juices, like orange juice, pineapple juice. So let's get some aromas here. It's definitely juicy. All right, well I'm getting guava, so I'm gonna go with guava. Passion fruit, tangerine, slight peach, to nectarine, a little bit of a sweetness in there as well, possibly coming from some malt sweetness. Yeah, it's a lovely smelling beer. So let's dive in for the first swig here. Cheers. Medium body, medium carbonation, fairly soft palate on this one. Soft mouthfeel. It's quite juice forward. Lots of different little juicy bits in there. Yeah, peach, nectarine, touch of passion fruit in there. The malt, I do get a little bit of like a grain. There is an oatiness to this as well. So grains and oats. bitterness kind of builds. It definitely stays on the back end, and it does linger. This one's got a little bit more of that sweetness up front. Lingering bitterness of kind of earthy tone. A little bit of like grassiness to it. Yeah, it's got a bit like this. This like going into the bitterness is like this white peach type note. Bitterness does build the more I drink on it. It's kind of stacking. Oh. Alcohol at 9%. There is just a touch. There is a touch of alcohol that keeps kind of coming around. It's kind of showing up just after mid palate and hanging in there till the end. Yeah. Say there's a slight thing in that keeps reminding me of melon. It wants me to say melon, so I'm going to go ahead and say melon notes in this as well. They don't stand out as much as the other flavors, but say guava not in the flavor. I was picking it out of the aromatics, but yeah, not really showing up there in the flavor for me. Yeah, I think this is more like that kind of nectarine and peach, earthy tone, grassy finish. Yeah, not a lot of citrus notes to me. Maybe on the end. I mean, I could say it's got a bit of that kind of kumquat or really pithy orange or grapefruit type note going in with the bitterness. Kind of, it's still leading to kind of earthy tone and stuff, but yeah, it does have a bit of that kind of whole kumquat rind and everything, or grapefruit pith, orange pith, probably more grapefruit pith with the bitterness. Also tangling just a touch of an alcoholic flavor with that. Very, very slight, but I can pick it up. Well, just making sure it does say it's a dip, and they weren't calling this a triple IPA, so it is a double IPA, 9%. Yeah, let me go ahead and give this a score. All right, I am back with my score here. So, the rundown. For the appearance, I'm giving this a 6 out of 6. For the aromatics, I'm going to go with a 9 out of 10. For the flavor score, I'm at a 15 out of 19. The body, 5 out of 5. And for my overall, I'm at an 8.5 out of 10 for this one. From Modestman Kettlehead collab. So it's going to score the Mega Dream State with a bumpy 43.5 out of 50, which puts us as a very good beer. I would say that I do believe I enjoyed just the Dream State from Kettlehead a bit more than this one. But trying to look it up anyways, finding a score on Untapped. Not much other information on that other than it is a collaboration between these two breweries. And the score on Untapped from 89 ratings only is a 4.36 out of 5. So, the one other thing, because I kept looking. I went on Modestman's Facebook post or something about this beer. Anyways, I guess they call it a heist series. So yes, it was Modestman trying to brew DREAMSTATE from Kettlehead. I want to say cheers, and thank you all for watching.